Okay, there it goes. Okay, that helped. Okay. God damn it. Oh, that's interesting. I respect for honor. We have Ultra. We're showing to. We know you're saying, and we are with us in commemorating him. So are they just flat out saying, just to confirm, yes, he is in the game? He is playable in the game.
Who knows? Maybe that's it was supposed to be a surprise
because
later on.
Because Fortnite because you know how Fortnite had that big Marvel update, they just put like a Black Panther tribute statue on the map.
Yeah.
So I think they were going to show one thing, but because of what happened with Chadwick Boseman, it's going to be slightly different now.
They're
gonna show off what the other characters you're going to be able to play as.
Farm challenge rooms are a great place to hone your combat skills. You can expect heavy resistance.
So overall, I guess because we didn't technically do a pre-show, what were your thoughts on the beta?
I enjoyed it. There's a lot of little bugs here and there, but it's only because it's the beta, you know. But I enjoyed it, and
we'll see you in the beta.
Just like everybody else, I had fun with it. There's little things here and there I would like recommend that they would change or something like that, or make a little bit better.
I know Max, Max dude I watched this. He just doesn't. I'm not saying he doesn't see it. He's just for him. It's not hitting him. Like it is for some people. It isn't hitting him.
What I want out of this experience.
Because it seems fun, but it's like it's the type of game where you literally have to have like, if you're an online type of dude, you literally have to have fun pretty much playing this. You have to be. What I'm saying is you have to have like other people. It's like this is definitely made for those online players, and for me, I don't play online too often. You know that, and I know you don't do that too often either.
Welcome to our special launch edition of Marvel's Avengers War Table.
Launch edition.
We are just days away from launch, and many of you are already playing the game with early access. That means you could be playing the full game right now instead of watching this stream.
Since you messaged me like, we're gonna get started.
August was a big month for us.
I just wanted to test myself to see how quick I can
and we're
get
among
set
the
up.
first to play our original Avengers story and assemble online.
Though my room
with
looks like a hellscape
if you
because
played
of
the
it.
beta, you now know. This game is huge, and we barely scratched the surface of what's coming on day one.
But
so we're going to show you everything you'll want to be doing at
it's back to what I said
we'll
before.
We'll also go deeper into the Avengers Initiative and
this is definitely a multiplayer
which
game.
Are larger
this is a
content
fun
drops
friends
involving
game.
new stories
Because on
and
your
new
own,
heroes.
it's
We'll
not going to be all that exciting.
It's not going to be the
First
same.
look
It won't be
at
the same.
Mega Hives.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Let's get started with what to expect on day one.
Day one, here we go.
On day one, most of you will want to start with the full single-player campaign to be among the first to uncover the many mysteries and secrets in Marvel's Avengers, before the spoilers start to appear. That includes playing new origin stories for key characters like Miss Marvel and MODOK, and finally finding out the answers to your burning questions, such as,
the Chadwick Boseman thing has me curious now.
Why is Hulk all bruised and bearded?
Are they going to show him?
Of course,
were they not
really
going to show him?
A-Day?
Like,
was he going to be part of one of
right
the
Avengers Initiative
we'll
to
see.
begin leveling up your favorite Avenger?
So we'll have to
in
find out
single
there.
Or multiplayer missions. By starting on day one, you can earn special
And
rewards
of course, the
just
biggest
for
question
our
of
players
all,
at launch.
will they mention Spider-Man?
And you can access the Avengers
Well,
Initiative
we'll
and play
see.
in parallel with your campaign.
That's still
So
a
you can go
sensitive
play with your
topic for
friends,
people,
and then
so I don't
come
know if
back
they'll show it
and
here.
pick up right where you left off. From the moment you touch the game, starting with everyone who joined the beta, you are influencing the future of Marvel.
Yeah, they're getting flack because of the. Did you hear about the cards?
Continue to do
the custom cards. Yeah, they're getting a lot of flack for that.
The first to find Marvel's
Which
Avengers
I don't
secrets,
mind.
and this game is brimming with
once
fan
again,
service.
it's back to the
That
it's just
includes
custom. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Personalities, Easter
Hulk
eggs,
doing.
and a countless number of references for you to discover
I'm
and
pissed.
connect.
I went
some of
straight
our
for
favorite moments from
the
Marvel's
in-game
history.
story item.
An iconic company that
In
now
that
has
room. I should have
80
looked
years
around
of
more.
iconic content as of its birthday yesterday, August 31st.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday, Marvel! Marvel's Avengers has great daily and weekly gameplay loops, and understanding these is an effective way to maximize your time playing.
I know those.
There are daily and weekly content resets, and the war table is also dynamic.
content
Some missions
reset.
and rewards cycle in and out during your play session.
So you can
Some
probably
rotate
get
daily,
the stuff
while
in that
others
one
will
mission,
only appear
and
over
then the next
weekend,
day come
like
back to it and
Aim's
probably
Secret
get
Lab,
those
which
same
we'll
chests
talk
again
about in a little bit.
Yeah.
with
Here's
different
another pro
items in
tip.
them.
There are 2 factions, each with 8 assignments and 1 villain
Oh, this is
sector
the
per day.
factions mode.
That's almost 20 small objectives. Make sure to go grab all your faction
Hey,
dailies
this
when
is
you log
definitely
in,
giving me
because they
Destiny
can be
vibes now.
completed as you play through other missions. In-game vendors are also important to pay attention to. Each has an inventory that rotates once per hour, so there's
That
always
guy looks
something
like
you
he's
need to
from
shop for.
Destiny.
Cosmetic vendors, one of several ways players can obtain cosmetics, are similar. The vendors have a stock of outfits, emotes, and nameplates that rotate once per day. You can unlock these cosmetics with units you earn by opening strongboxes, which are found throughout missions. Villain sectors are special missions that provide epic showdowns in boss fights that you'll want to keep coming back to, especially the closer your heroes
150
get
is
to the
the
game's
max
launch power
level.
level cap of 150.
Yeah.
Uncover
Yeah, for
the secret behind these villain
Abomination was like a
resurgences
cakewalk. Every
and
time you
put
thought
an
that,
end to them.
because they
If
give
you
you
can.
the big ass dodge thing, it's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so just
Nick
move.
Fury vanished after Heyday. But before that, he set up hidden shield vaults around the world. You can unlock these treasure troves of resources, weapons, and secrets. That is, if you can locate their coordinates within a mission when they appear. A few curious beta players found one of these secrets.
Yo, Lejeune here. This is 100% real. We have found a secret vault mission in Marvel's Avengers.
Wow.
Shield vaults are critical to
I
increasing
knew
your
I
readiness
knew I
for the
should have kept on
challenges that
looking
await
around
you
in that
on the
map.
road to Marvel's
Part of me
Avengers
knew I should have
Endgame.
kept on looking around that map.
Marvel's Avengers features more than 50 enemy types inspired by classic designs from the comics, many of which come directly from the ranks of Advanced Idea Mechanics, also known as AIM. AIM first appeared in Strange Tales 146, and their twisted science and quest for global domination has made them an arch-enemy of the Avengers ever since. Our team has created our own take on everything from AIM's emblematic beekeepers, who wear special suits to prevent contact with the natural world, to adaptoids, technologically advanced robots imbued with
We already fought
superpowers
those in the beta.
harvested from heroes and Inhumans. Rounding out their arsenal is the Monotronic Exo, AIM's first foray into exosuits. We took heavy inspiration from this design from Quintronic Man, a 5-person exosuit developed by AIM that first appeared in the Incredible Hulk
I think that's gonna be a
213.
boss.
By leveraging AIM's
I think
cutting-edge
it's gonna be a boss,
technology,
the 5-in-1
even
mecha
human
mech
soldiers can
suit,
stand
eventually.
toe-to-toe against the Avengers. But AIM isn't the only threat you'll face. The Watchdogs are a human terrorist organization built up in
we saw
opposition
this
to
in
the
S.H.I.E.L.D.
perceived inhuman threat. In the comics,
Yeah.
this dangerous group first appeared
Agents
in
of S.H.I.E.L.D.
1987 in Captain America 335. They disguise any form of enhanced human, so AIM is a natural ally for them to help eliminate all superpowers from the face of the earth.
You know how they can win? Avengers
With
can
all
win?
of this available
Announce
at
X-Men
launch,
characters.
you're definitely going to want to be
give us-
among the first
give us
players
Wolverine,
to
and
assemble
I
your
think-
team and
because
share the
Wolverine
experience from
voice
the very start.
by Steve
And what's
Bloom.
available on
I
day
believe
one
he's there. Yeah, the
is
usual
truly
That would be
go-to
spot
only
voice.
the
on.
beginning. As you play through the Reassemble story campaign, you're actually completing the prologue of a much larger arc. Beyond day one, the Avengers Initiative is at the heart of this larger world. Here you can continue to hone your team while playing through an interconnected series of stories, missions, and personal hero arcs. Some of these have a more immediate and ongoing impact on how you'll play, like events. Events are one way we're keeping the Avengers Initiative fresh and new. Some events will take place over a week, and others will be seasonal. Some will have cosmetics and gear that are only available to earn for a limited time. Getting in from the beginning ensures you are there for all of them. No one wants to miss out on their
Cool-looking
favorite
door
outlet, right?
outfit.
We're also adding new locations to explore, like SHIELD Substation Zero. SHIELD Substation Zero is a brand new outpost for the Resistance, led by none other than Commander Maria Hill. Available shortly after launch, the substation opens up as a social
I still
space
got
after
scraps
temporal
about this.
anomalies begin forming across the world.
If he's going to be
You'll
a
have
part
to
of
help
it, since he's
Maria
always
Hill
into
investigate
the
the source of
division,
these
to
disturbances,
see if this is
known as
something
tech
he wouldn't
members.
mind trying out.
But we'll save getting into those missions and the special gear you can earn from
Yeah.
them for another time. The more you play, the more you'll want higher level missions to conquer, like HIVES and AIM's Secret Lab. For the pinnacle in marathon challenges at launch, behold the Mega Hive. A weekly mission type, Mega Hives will put your full roster to the test as you fight your way through a gauntlet of descending floors packed with enemies. The farther you go, the higher the difficulty goes up. When
Forward
one hero
mode.
falls,
They're on like
the next in your
forward
roster
mode, except
taps
more
in.
vertical.
But
Yeah,
once all
forward
your
mode.
heroes are defeated, you'll have to start over from the very beginning.
Yeah,
How far can you go into Mega Hives?
not that
Aim's
far.
Secret Lab is one of the truest tests of endgame team play. It's a mission you can't even access until you've reached the upper end of power level caps. It requires advanced
Oh, wow.
tactics and the full cooperation of a seasoned 4-player team. The lab culminates in a massive boss fight that is influenced by how you performed throughout the mission.
Huh.
Aim's
That's
Secret Lab
interesting.
is only available once
there
a week
you do the
and
herd
must
of
be
main
completed
bad
within a
guy.
set time window. The Avengers Initiative will also evolve over time with the addition of new heroes, villains, regions, and gear for years to come. Each of these
Years.
additions combine
They
and build
still-
over time to
still
a much
multi-layer
larger
plan.
series of story arcs. We've previously talked a lot about missions, but now let's take a look at operations,
okay.
starting with a new hero story that we can't wait to tell you about.
Okay, who is it? This may be the difference. I may still be behind you or ahead of you. I'm not sure, so.
I think I'm ahead of you.
Avengers, good. There's someone who
Ooh.
wants to talk to you. I believe some of you know Kate Bishop.
Oh!
We've met.
Hey,
So there-
Bishop.
Yeah, so I'm ahead of you
Shield
just
now?
by a few seconds.
It's, complicated.
Where's Clint?
That's complicated too.
Clint and I were looking into what happened to Director Fury after A-Day.
Oh, they're showing us the
Stumbled on
first
this
trailer for the
document
Hawkeye
project.
mission.
Was gone too.
For Hawkeye story.
What the hell is that?
Our guest finally agreed to help.
Remember what's
So it looks like he's undercover right now.
Oh, shit.
Deal's a deal. I'll do my part.
I think he's undercover. You know?
See, he knows. Oh, no. Don't buffer. Yeah, he knows Kate's watching.
No.
Oh!
Okay, how's this? I am Thor, God of Thunder.
That is not what I sound like.
Taking Aim is the first big post-launch
Okay.
operation. It directly advances the story starting at the conclusion of the Reassemble campaign. We are so excited to share that the first Avenger to join our expanded roster is Kate Bishop. We love Kate. She's smart, incredibly talented, and
So wait,
a master archer.
you announced
Given the story
Hawkeye,
connection and
and
friendship
then you go,
between
no,
Kate
no,
and
no,
Clint,
the
we
actual
knew we
first
couldn't do one without
is
the other.
his
Taken together, we like to think of their
student,
individual
Kate,
hero operations as a double
instead.
feature. For some background, Clint, the original Hawkeye, took on Kate as a protege. But in many ways, Kate is the mature one. She is like the smarter younger sister who has to clean up
No,
the
I think the
messes
Hawkeye
of
thing
her
is
reckless
during the
older
mission.
brother.
This is like the
In
first
the
mission
Taking Aim
post.
operation, you'll get a new hero, Kate Bishop, complete with her own set
Okay,
of
see, now
skills,
but the problem I
gear,
have is
and
if
moves
Kate's
to unlock
playable
and
and
master
Hawkeye's
just like
playable.
the core launch heroes.
Okay, so they both
You'll
use bow
also
and
get
arrow.
a brand new
So,
story
like,
and villain that
are
adds to
you
the
just
ever-expanding
pretty much-
Avengers Initiative
I'm thinking,
experience.
I'm
Is it,
thinking like,
is it a
While
gender
operations
swap?
are
You know,
awaiting
since they're both
yeah, I'm
kind
getting
of playing.
Smash Brothers Echo
and more
Fighters
story,
vibes.
they can
Yeah, but
also
there's like
add
a
new
gender
regions
swap
to the
type of
globe.
thing.
These larger expansions
for the
combine to form
characters.
new arcs and lead to large-scale confrontations that continue to push your team to grow and improve well past the Reassemble storyline. We'll have a lot more to share
Oh, that's
about
all
Kate
redacted,
and
that's
Clint in the
cute.
future. Marvel's Avengers is an epic experience ready for you to dive into on day one. You've seen the beta. You've seen what's coming day one. You've seen what's coming after launch. The journey has just begun. Players can jump into this world today. Join us, assemble your team, and take your first steps into Marvel's Avengers. In our next War Table, you can be the one telling the stories. We'll recap where launch has taken us, where we're going next, and showcase the amazing feats of heroism you've performed. So please send us your coolest clips, show off your best builds, your favorite hero customizations, and your strongest online co-op team. Maybe we'll feature you in our next War Table. We can't wait to show the world what you're doing. Thanks again for believing in us and always telling us what you think. We're listening and committed to making Marvel's Avengers your favorite superhero game for years to come.
Yeah, something tells me they were going to show something Black Panther related.
It felt like it.
They were going to show something Black. I mean, you don't say that at the beginning without saying what you're going to show, you know? So everyone, sorry about the quick last minute no intro thing, but thanks for watching, everybody. So that was the last pre-launch Avengers War Table. I it was just going over basic stuff that's going to be in it, like
people prepared and started up for the game before the game launch. I mean, some people already are playing the game right now because of those who pre-ordered.
Yeah, pre-order, you get it 3 days in advance, I believe.
You know, but
not
they're just
never
letting people what to
fan.
expect, and you know, was it some new? Looks like they introduced a new story that's gonna be post the main story, first post story, I guess, which is for Kate Bishop's character.
Oh yeah. I was going to kind of go in order, but yeah. But anyways, they went over quite a few things. They went over what fans actually found their own in the beta. They went over like all the different mission types. There's going to be all the newer mission types they unveil here, like more of a horde. Like they even have their own horde-esque mode where it's like a ladder. You have to climb to, more or less. Yeah. Metaphorically,
and the more you go up, the harder the difficulty. And they said pretty much like once if your character dies, then it'll go to the next hero that you have. And it's like once you go through all your heroes, and then that's it.
So they showed what the social media lounge for the game's gonna look like, all the storefronts. Did you notice too when it got to showing the costume shop, the music stopped? Like they were taking this part seriously or something like that. I'm like, you can't take this seriously. You just unveiled those freaking those custom cards and stuff, those customization cards. So I mean, yeah, you're probably trying to take a bit more serious than you need to be. They showed off they just showed off a lot of stuff we're going to be expecting. New missions, bigger missions, the story mode itself, and where it'll eventually lead to. And plus, like you were saying earlier, a lot of the post-story content, with them availing one of the first being Kate Bishop-focused story mission, where you're trying to figure out what's happened to Hawkeye. I don't know. The biggest thing that come from this was the opening message about Black Panther. Yeah. So like, of course, Chadwick Boseman sadly passed, and I get their message saying this is going to be slightly altered because of the events that happened. It's like, and then they show his official emblem for the game, and then that's it. So my assumption is they were going to tease Black Panther. Like they were going to tease Black Panther. I did
hear rumors about them having one of the raids, like a raid or some sort, that to take place in Wakanda, like a raid in Wakanda.
So they may have been wanting to show off.
I think they want I think they wanted to show it off, but with his passing, it's like they're like, let's hold back on that and leave that for maybe the next war table when everything's calmed down. So I'm thinking that's why they kind of said this has been altered a bit.
Yeah. So, but the raid mode, that was probably it. Then they were going to show that mode as well, but it was going to focus on Wakanda and stuff like that. But I feel like they just wanted to take a step back because it would get people's hopes up probably that Black Panther was going to be like playable sooner rather than later.
And it's the type of thing where it's like we don't really need to be reminded of what just happened for now. It's like it's still processing for some people.
But I can understand that, and that's fine. And it just confirms what a lot of people were assuming, that Black Panther was going to be one of the future playable characters in the game. Obviously, hopefully he's voiced by Phil Lamar. So he usually does the voice for him now, and most of the time now. But yeah, I did enjoy this. It didn't give us any surprises except for the Kate Bishop stuff. But like
that was about it. They were just trying, like I said, they were just getting us prepared for the launch. That's it. And
I'm kind of on the fence of whether or not we should even do the next War Table, considering what it sounds like more like post-launch reaction thoughts, and then maybe teasing some more down the road. But
I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, the thing is with me is that it's a type of game where, like we were saying before, it's definitely made for those who pretty much play online. Not only play online a lot, but for those pretty much who have friends who enjoy stuff like this, playing online as well as online. For me, I don't play online as I used to back in the day. Nowadays, I don't play too much online. Sometimes I'm still good. I still want my single story, missions. You know, I love those single story missions. You know, and things
Yeah,
like
and that's
that.
what we're talking about. That's the problem with this game. That's the biggest problem I find with this game is that you're not really going to enjoy it unless you have other people to play with.
Yeah.
And that's what's kind of sucks for me because I do prefer, if I had to choose, I prefer single player campaigns over multiplayer campaigns any day. You know, I love that like personal, intimate experience with going through a campaign. But this game seriously feels like you're not going to get the most out of it if you're playing on your own. You have.
That's
to
what I
play
said. They're looking at the how pretty much how Destiny's doing, how the Division's doing, how they're doing their things. You know, it's like, well, let's do that, but for superheroes. Let's just do that with the Avengers. And you know, it's like, and for some people, like I said, yeah, it's a great idea, but why don't you expand or at least have that single player experience so people can still enjoy the game through single player and still have this option as like the multiplayer. You know, for you want to get more deeper into the story or dive deeper than ever, then yeah, go right ahead. But it's like, to me, it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm iffy.
And as much as I enjoyed fan reactions and stuff like that, there's still a lot of people out there who are just seeing this, you know, have their own opinions on it, but it's just mainly seeing this as a play as service. What was it? Oh, games as a service. I think that's the term. Games as service.
And even like they mentioned here, where it's like, oh, for years to come. So they're they're pushing for this to last for a few, like as many years as they can.
And DC had to reiterate when they after Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad, Rocksteady Suicide Squad was unveiled that I believe they said neither of these games are a service, but Gotham Knights they're kind of being a bit coy on it. They're saying it's not games as service, but
I think it's gonna be for Gotham Knights. I think it will be.
Honestly, I'll believe them for now on that, but as for this game,
like I said, I only say that only because when you look at the gameplay they showed, it's like with the levels and then the way you're hitting them, you see the numbers popping off of them. It's like I look at it and I'm like, Gotham Knights is going to be a play service. I think that's what they're pushing for that one. That's where they're being very coy about it. And with Suicide Squad, I think that one's a straight up like a game. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
but that's just me.
Yeah, but I'll trust them for now on that. For this, like I said, there are some that are just like not entertained by ignoring people's thoughts on the visual effects. Some people are not entertained by this overall. They felt bored playing through the beta. There was nothing there to really grab them, and I can understand that because I want to defend them, but they are kind of right, you know, and that's why I said the most excitement you're ever gonna get out of this game is with friends, and that's it. That's all the excitement you're gonna get.
That's about it. I mean, that and like I said, for me, it's like, don't get me wrong, I play online, but it's like, you know, of course, everybody's lives change and things like that. So it's like things change, and it's like I can't really play online as I used to back in the day, you know. And that's why I still enjoy the single player, like you said, the one-on-one type of enjoyment of watching a story unfold before your eyes. Here, it's like, okay, yeah, it's a great, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. It's a great idea what they're doing. I just wish they would expand more on the single player, you know, as much as they can for those who don't want to play multiplayer, just want to play that single player and enjoy it and feel like you're fulfilled that you got a good, strong story at least. And if you wanted to play online, then yeah, go right ahead if you want to expand on the story. You know, it's just, for me personally, it's a iffy for me. You know, I may actually get this game. I don't know yet. I'm still like up in the air with it because it's like, again, like you said, it's like if I have enough people I could play with online on a certain time to this or that, enjoy it, then yeah, I'll do it. But it's like it's kind of been difficult lately, you know. So
well, of course, I guess nonchalant, we are going for we're actually going to get the game. So like you know, we have, luckily for us, we're fortunate enough to have friends, you know, have some friends out there who are willing to jump on, you know, with us. We're not going to jump on immediately. I had to reiterate to a couple of people. I have to reiterate to our friends that are joining us for it, but I had to reiterate, like, okay, we just get through the main single player stuff and get up to where multiplayer is unlocked, and then we'll get started, you know. But so that means we're not going to, most likely not going to play together on day one, night one, or whatever period, or something like that. So
just when those times come when they're available.
Yeah, so we're gonna enjoy it, but we can also understand why people are out on this. Like the only people who are really gonna, like, honest opinion, only people who are really gonna enjoy this are anybody who have found the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series entertaining, who found that Marvel Heroes MMO that got closed a couple years ago,
Either that, or
entertaining,
even
or
you
even
love,
DC Universe Online, for example.
yeah,
Yes.
even that, like I said, even there, it's like, it's like if you enjoy that, but also if you enjoyed how Destiny or what the Division is delivering, but you like how Marvel's doing it, then yeah, maybe it's for you. But for some people, it's like they want to enjoy. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This game looks good, great. It's just there's nothing that's really captivating our attention. Say we gotta play like as soon as possible the moment we get our hands on it. No, it just seems basic right now. There's nothing been too exciting for us to say.
I
We
love
have to play right now.
You just basically call Avengers a basic bitch.
That's what it is. Avengers, the game is just a basic bitch. That's all it is.
Wow, I think I'm gonna love saying that a lot about this game. So, but play Fall Guys though. So other than that, if
Yeah,
you're new to
that
the
too.
channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you feel like it's just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about video games, as well as what's up with the Marvel's Basic Bitch group, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of pretty much of this war table. Again, we're not putting down the game. The game looks fantastic or anything like that. But just put down what you thought of the war table. I mean, if you're playing the game already right now, before it's released, are you still enjoying it? Do you have any flaws with it, or do you wish they had a bigger type of single player storyline? I mean, let us know what you guys' thoughts are. What type of Avengers game do you want this to be? Is this just right for you right now, or do you want it to be something else? Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of our reaction to this war table. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
And of course, on the next episode of SRBTV, whatever it is we cover next, of course, we still got stuff coming up forward. Not for special episodes for like gaming streams or something like that, but still look forward to our reviews of Hey, I'm busy. Let's still look forward to our reviews of Harley Quinn. We've got his Dark Materials around the corner. We got Mandalorian Season 2 coming up, as well as something else. We're still trying to decide what our next new hour-long show run is going to be. But until next time, though, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very not-so-basic bitch-filled episode of SRB TV.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
If you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
at Super React Bros.